Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sam Conan, and welcome to Outer Wilds, a game we have been, or I have been, holding on to for a while, a couple of months now. I heard a lot of good things about it, but but in a way that like everybody is saying, like, oh, you don't watch reviews. It's a really good game. You know, you gotta play blind and all that jazz. So I don't entirely honestly understand what it is about. All I know it's a good game, overwhelmingly positive reviews and all that. So I was like, you know what? Hold on. There we go. Now I'm ready. Gonna stretch my microphone. But yeah, we're gonna see what it is about. I hear it has DLC as well. Depending on how I like it, we might play it. But like I said, I have no clue what the game is about. So I guess I'll find out in a second. So enter your profile name. Semco Create. And I think I saw a thing that said like it's better with a controller, so I have a controller. Hopefully I don't have to do any shooting or anything like that, but we'll find out soon enough. Let's do options real quick. Let me check if we need like a vibration, audio and language. I don't know if we need the text speed. Okay, everything seems fine. I was just wondering if it's gonna have like voice acting or not, so I turned on the subtitles, but I suppose it doesn't, so let's start our expedition. I think that's what it said. It said X something. X to wake up. Okay, I'm gonna move. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I don't know if I like playing this with a controller, to be honest. I'm not a controller guy, at least not in first person. Oh. Okay. Checking what every button does. So none of the triggers do anything, or bumpers, or whatever you call top ones. A is jump. X is nothing. It's probably the interaction button. The B does nothing, and then Y does this. Okay. Can I talk to you? Roast a marshmallow. Extend the stick. Oh, an alien guy. Oh. Eat. Place. Okay. I already like this. Is there like a limit? Can I just set my stick on fire? Hey, what are you doing, huh? Expelliarmus. Okay. Talk to Slate. There's our pilot, back from the pre-launch compound under the stars, I see. Oh, campout, not compound, sorry. So, it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly, here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. Sure you fixed the retro rockets? All systems, I'm ready if you are. Are you kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulics with a pilot instead of the how-to-flight system. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship the first time you put it down, you hear? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said goodbye or whatever. Or goodbyes or whatever. Alright. But you know what? I'm gonna try this with just... I not recommend it without, but it's just not for me. Okay. Oh, it feels weird. Requires launch codes, okay. Oh, it said charge jump, I think. Fine, I'll do it with a controller. I don't know, it feels wrong not doing it with a controller. If it says recommended, then I'm gonna do it with that. It's just, I don't know, but if I get dizzy, I'm gonna change. I don't know why, it just doesn't feel quite right, you know? Fly mothership? Ooh! Oh, that's fun. That's so cool. Alright, let's see if I... Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, no! No! Oh, no. Oh, there's somebody else down there. Reset that, then let's leave it for now. Hopefully I don't have to fly like that. Oh, that's awkward. Hi there, Micah. Wow, that was just like the time external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? Well, maybe, probably not. Shall see though. It's okay, that was just a demonstration of what you don't do when take off, you know? That's what I was doing. Orphe? Heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gosan open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Good stuff is less delicious, sap wine, and more daunting digestive challenge. An iron stomach is the mark of a true Hearthian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from a trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things. Ooh. Is that where we're going then? Because we were looking right at it. Outer Wild Ventures present postcards from the orbit. Rutile. Oh, like a rock. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. I'm told the odds of survival are statistically quite high. Yeah, the space program's certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing a fewer flash fires than your predecessors. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. Things, Rutile. I like that name, that's a cool name. Reminds me of Land of the Lustrous. God, I don't know if that one's done. It looks like it is about to be, but it keeps going now. And now it's chapters. That manga gave me depression, but I love it. Satellite camera? This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Forward snapshot, review snapshot. Oh, the top ones. Wait, so... Oh, if you go... Okay, so just keep tapping it until I get there? A lot of geysers. Oh, but it's... There we go. Does that count? What am I supposed to do? No, wait, go back! Wait, what? Huh? Where are you going? Ooh, what is that? Is that our village? No, it seems like something else. We passed it already. I was there. Why did it go away? Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here, so we're just gonna move on. We got it. We got it. For as far as I'm concerned, I got what I needed to do from that thing, so I don't mind. Moral. So, it's lunch day, huh? Hal's going to miss you. Speaking of lunch day, I was thinking about it. The platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village will be perfect. It will be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. From lunch fire is thanks, nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. Launchpad is flammable? Ha! You didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. I read it right this time and I just said that double doubted myself. I second guessed myself. Nah, I double doubted myself. That's how it is. Ooh. Niece? Niece? Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you revealed the crater today. If you meet any of other travelers up there, remind them to take a proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing the harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, hear music in space. That'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. You can always hear music in space. Am I gonna... Oh no, am I gonna like find their bodies? I know this is like a... Unknown. Wait, is it? Oh, it's getting further away. Is it the planet over there? So am I gonna get to see more? Okay, I'm gonna wait because the things on the side are like closing down. Oh, this is weird. RB, zoom in. Outer Wilds Ventures. Whoa! That was a... Oh, maybe that was the satellite we were using earlier. Oh, it's almost closed. Hold on. What's gonna happen? What the hell is that? Huh? Where's it gone? No, no! Come back! My eyes! Okay. Okay, that was weird. I guess we'll figure it out once we get out there. I think this was the way I'm supposed to be going. The observatory. Galina and Ifra. Hello, astronaut. It isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure, why not? Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Galina and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay? Close your eyes and start counting. Alright, so this is the like tutorial. Equip signal scope. Okay, so once I'm out in space, I guess I have to like go towards where that was. Low, maybe? Okay, but how do I get up there? Can I like clamber up? Oh, sorry, Mara. What are we looking at? So there were just two of them as well. Maybe I do have to keep going up? Alright, let's give it a shot again. Oh no! Oh man, I might up the brightness a little bit. I know it looks on stream, but it's pretty dark for me. Hold on, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Gamma, I think it was. It's barely visible. Okay, I can see how it looks on stream. It looks a lot brighter for the stream than... I want to put it to that. Okay, yeah, that's better, that's better. Hopefully that's not too bright for the stream. That's just too... Oh, I think I see him. Can I talk to you still? Spinel. Fishing rhyme. Fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? This will be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. The big water planet, Giant Steep, that's where I'd go. What's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabro told me about their first trip to Giant Steep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly, Gabro couldn't go any further. As a current you can't pass through, I underestimated how boring this would be. Tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Was there sap wine involved during Gabbro's campfire story? Is that all true? Heard from Gabbro themselves. Gabbro can be a little fanciful, sure, but they aren't a liar. I mean, probably, anyway. I guess if you want to know if the story is entirely true, you can go see the Giant's Deep for yourself. And I will. I mean, it's literally the closest planet. Found you, Thifra. Aw, you found me, but my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? No, John. Okay, so I probably passed her already. Giant's Deep. I hear more than one. Pick up one over. Oh, that's his, so it doesn't matter anymore. And this one's like up. It's probably like up there. Oh, I know what to do actually. Unless there's like an invisible wall on the roof, but I guess I'll find out in a second. Ah, go there. Gallina. Gallina in Italian means chicken, which feels weird to say. I won? I'm happy. Thank you for playing with us. Aw. It's cute. Very cute indeed. Nice print. Flashlight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Observer. Zero G Cave. That sounds cool. I don't know how you achieve Zero Gravity Cave, but it sounds awesome, honestly. Oh, I'm getting a little bit woozy though. I might have to switch to mouse and keyboard after all. Maybe I should like. Okay, so. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got Zero Gravity G training set up if you want a refresher. Go San. Yeah, I was planning on going that way anyway, because I think it was the observatory I needed to go to. Oh. Take a snapshot, take a snapshot. What is that green stuff? Is it like a thermal camera? Dude, I'm actually getting a little bit sick. Just a little bit. Can I jump down there? What happens if I do? Okay, let's go to the Zero G thing first, and then I want to jump down there, see what happens. Hopefully nothing permanent. Hey, I thought I might see you before this launch. Nerves getting the better of you? I'm a little nervous, yeah. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. Think so? Do you? Think so, do you? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment set up down in the Zero G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make the ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool. Get to it, and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Okay. I shall do my best not to get concussed. Concussing. Oh, this is I don't know what it is, but it feels weird. Maybe I can mess with the field of view. Maybe that's it. That'll do something. Oh, that's cool. Oh, but I'm feeling sick. Holy crap. Zero G cave. Return suit. Can I grab this? This is up, this is down. No, I gotta play this with the Mouse and keyboard. I am actually getting real sick. Hold on. Can I mess with the field of view real quick? FOV. Desync field of view. I think it's you make it bigger if it makes you feel sick. I hope I'm not wrong. If I am, I guess I could just make it the other way, but what is dithering? That sounds like something Flanders will say. Okay. Alright. Now it looks a bit strange, but it's I feel a little bit better. Oh, this is weird. Okay. I'll shift. Okay, I'll go back to controller and just play like this. Okay, yeah, it's a lot better. Because I think if I jump, when I jump with the... Okay. Okay, I do have a limited amount of fuel. Let's look around, see what there is. Can I see my... Oh, I can see... Heat. Who was there? Tough. Hey, hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting 0 G time in. So you're going in there? In the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great. Great and fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know, I hate the caves, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. But now I've got this hand sweats. What are you here then? What are you doing, man? His job, probably. Judging. Oh, I am feeling not too good, man. I wonder what the game, if the game came out for like consoles first, and then I got like a PC port, and that's why. Well, it's cool. Oh, I'm not clicking anything. It's just falling slow. Is this the 0 G part of the cave? Whoa. Lock onto. Oh, left. Oh, this is so weird. Feels really funky. Call to match velocity. Okay. Repair. Nice. Easy peasy, baby. Oh, this feels so funky. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Okay, that was really weird. Are we like spinning constantly? Is that why it feels like this? Oh my god, this is cool. But weird. Okay. So I have to do micromanagement then. Otherwise I'm just gonna hit walls. I'd still hit walls. Oh! Okay, it's fine. I don't think we take damage of any sort. Oh my god, but looking like straight up or down is fierce. Oh my god, no. It feels so weird. Oh. LS horizontal thrust. And hold to roll. Oh, wait. Left, then RS. Whoa. Okay, I hope those controls stay on the screen though, whenever I need that, because I feel like I'm gonna forget. Nice. What did I fix exactly? Simulation complete. Oh, be careful. Oh, there we go. 50% fuel remaining. I get back out. Is it this way? Nice. Stay tough. Oi! Ouch! Nice. Now I have a concussion. I can't fly anymore. Okay, that was pretty cool. Cool, but dizzying. Alright. See how this goes. Hey. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little bit more stressful when you're hurtling through space. But just remember, you're training. Just remember you're training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go, get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? Thank you, Go-san, I will try. I say as I go into a hole I want to jump into. Here we go. I don't know what's gonna happen, but... Oh my god, I thought... Oh, it's my character drowning, probably. That was actually kind of scary. You are dead. Yes. I thought I was gonna see a monster or something. There was stuff there. Okay, I get it. Outer Wilds, the expedition. Oh my god, I can't... No save, no nothing, really? No checkpoints? Okay, let's wake up. I wonder if something will be different because of it. Was that always there? Reserve pilot. Okay. Okay, I kinda regret doing that already, but... Because it undoes... I don't know. This game gives me the vibes of if you don't perform certain actions, it's gonna be... not good. It's used. Let's say you're blasting off in the ship today. I'm really excited to see you at the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space, aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. Yeah, I'm still going. Better be. I've been forever. It's been forever since anyone launched into space. I really want to see it. Really bad. Hey, you want to try out my model ship? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. No, I already did. Let's go. Go. Double time. I want to talk to everybody just in case it does trigger or not something, so. Okay. Oh, dizzy, man. Very dizzy. Okay. Yes, instruments. So maybe it's collectibles outside? Neat. Nah, I'm just gonna go. Sorry, kids. I already did canonically play with you. I wanna do it just in case. Sure, let's play. Yeah. I already know where they are, so there should be faster. Dude, it's kind of a shame that I wasted time with that. I didn't know, okay? I didn't know I was gonna die. I thought something cool was gonna happen, you know? I mean, there was stuff down there. Maybe I just need like the spacesuit, but my character took it off after. Found me. Maybe I should have found the other kid first. She seemed really happy to win. Now I feel kind of bad. Oh, look at this. I locked on. I see you, kid. Right over. Alright. Cool. You got me, but I'm the last one. I win. Promise me you'll play again when you get back? Okay. Cool. Something. I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing. Alright, let's just talk to the... Oh, I didn't see this guy here. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghosts matter inside the fence? Go-san said it used to be bigger when they were hatchling, because the ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still a ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand is on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. Okay, everything I thought. So now I see blue rocks. Got it. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to be going? Observatory is that way. Huh? Oh, I get it. Okay, so let's see what's over here then first. Unless this up here is the observatory. It looks very observatory-like. That also... That has to be that. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm getting sick. Talk to Moraine. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your lunch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night, I heard Ryback's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of the day and night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Well, that's the sun. Well, it doesn't sound like any instrument. Or I guess like a very... Let's keep pulling. Yeah, because the red thing is like closing in. Let's wait. I want to see. So those are all planets. I didn't realize there were more. Or I guess I did see them, but... Awesome. Let's go. We'll have time once we're out there. I saw smoke coming from Young Bark crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher, just please don't break it while I'm gone. Take tight. I wonder if these are like rock names. Well, scout launcher. South Quantum Grove crater. Nomai ruins. So do we get to explore this place as well? Young Bark crater. What now? Is he gonna come back with something? It's like the thing I did earlier. Hit camera. Alter to the scout. Okay. That was weird and I didn't understand what any of that was. However, I feel like it is time we depart for our lunch codes. I want to get in on it, you know? We'll figure it out as we go. I see somebody. The launch tower. My the Cornfields, Gosan, Feldspar, Esker, and Slate. Outer Wilds Ventures, founding members. Clockwise from top to left. Hornfels, Gosan, Slate, and Feldspar. Hold on, I need to drink water. I actually feel a bit ill. Outer Wilds Ventures. Timber Hearth's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. Whoa, did somebody get launched unintentionally? They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what will be many landings on our moon, the Atterlock. Atlerrock? Ah. Al? Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh jeez, do not break it. Huh. Ugh, ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. We've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all of your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You're here to see the new Nomai statue? Of course. Heh, I knew you'd want to see it before you headed off. Hornfels just finished prepping it for display today. Amazing, isn't it? Makes me wish we could see what real Nomai look like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, jeez. I got a little carried away there. Go on. Eh. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? We're gonna see one out there, aren't we? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Not the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in this solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. He was like covering his eyes or something. Oh. This piece of Nomai writing was essentially to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Whoa. Huh? How did I pull that out? How did I do that? He just kind of pulled it out by himself. Wait. Oh, I just have to look at it. Which part? Untranslated Nomai writing. What am I supposed to do? How do I... Oh! Hold RB to translate. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished the construction, and she says calibrating in the device won't take long. What about this one? Is this one also? It looks like it should be. Oh, it keeps going after. Fortunately, the Atoll Rock's lack of atmosphere will make the calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Oh, I thought the game froze. What about this then, though? Why did that one drop here out of nowhere? I don't think that was there. Coming soon. Future site of our next exhibit. I've enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds. Please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. Thank you profusely for your support, and we hope to see you again soon. Okay, so this is the end, and I just kind of skipped the whole thing. What's this? Aside from the dwellings and structures that they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered in Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had a vibrant imagination. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. Xenoarchaeological. Oh, my bones? What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. You can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and quite unusually long, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, shows us that Harthians wouldn't have descended from the Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Only 3 eyes, they say. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been great boon to the Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost in the depths of space. The depths of space. Crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it now. Try it out. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I feel nauseous. I'm getting nauseous, man. Okay, same thing. These are the ruins we saw on the satellite. Satellito. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. Uh-oh. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium, and as it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. What is this? Oh. Wait, what? Huh? It's because I bumped into it? What? Huh? The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of the debate agree that the effect is extremely creepy. Agreed. The music started exactly as I looked at it. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, so if I look this way and this way. No, I want it to be back in the center. Oh, that's so weird. It's like, there we go. So depending on where I look first, I guess. Oh my god. Wait, what is this? How did I not see this thing? So cute in a grotesque way. Is it small? It has tentacles too. Is it alive? This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to the dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. So it looks alive. I mean, it's moving and it's floating there. It would have been cooler if it like actually moved around. Oh my god, what do I do to not feel? It's feel. Maybe I turn V-Sync? It might be V-Sync. Hold on. I want to turn it off and hope that that's it. Because, you know, last time it was. I don't remember what game it was, but it was V-Sync. It's really. Oh, I don't know why. When I turn around, it feels like my eyes are watering up. Whoa. Oh, Brittle Hollow, the Interloper, Dark Bramble, Giant's Deep. Oh, that's cool. My eyes. My eyes. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with that Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. Hold on, maybe if I back away from the screen a little bit more. Here, yeah, just the capture camera. Dude, my camera is like burning. It's like hot. I don't know what's going on. We are better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, tell me what's your plan once you're in space? I want to learn about the more Nomai. I don't know. Overwhelmed by options, perhaps. I don't blame you. If you need help getting started, you could visit Esker on the moon. They're alone on Atterlock most of the time, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Okay, so Atterlock, the moon. Plus, we don't know what the ancient Nomai ruins on the moon are. why they were built. Who put your new translator tool through its paces? Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a lunch. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Let's get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Okay. Launch codes. Okay, yeah, that's better. I like backed away from the screen. It doesn't goes by. Oh, okay. Oh, is this everything that I did? But backwards? No. Not backwards. That's cool. It's everything I did. Did it like save the game? Is this how I save the game? Well, I can't really interact with it. It doesn't have a frequency. The other guy is gone, so I didn't see none of that. Alright, whatever. Let's hope I remember. Hey, so, did you get a good look at the Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and it opened its eyes. Whoa. The statue was doing what? So its eyes open and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? You know what? Don't worry about it. No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did. But why? Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue. The Gabbros said that they were going back to Giant's Deep. I don't know which island they're going on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbros, you know, Gabbro. So maybe you're better off searching for more info on your own. Jeez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use your translator's tool to find out more about the statue. Okay? Good luck and safe flying. Oh my god, I just realized that the model's like super glitchy. It's taking that much processing power to play this game? I don't know. Dude, it's mind-boggling. Almost an hour has passed. We haven't even taken off. I don't really know how long this game is, but I don't think it's too long. Probably not gonna finish it in one sitting though. Probably. Seeing as how there's plenty of planets and I don't really know. Oh, here we go. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Alright, here we go. The moment of truth. Maybe I should have practiced with the flying a little bit more. But it'll be fine. Whoa. Oh, I get one of these things? Use ship log? Oh, view entries? The one and only Harthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights of my own memories flash before my eyes. Also, the statue has never opened its eyes before, despite Hornfels' best efforts. Lunar ruins. I hear there are Nomai ruins somewhere in Atterlock. No one knows what they are or why they are built. The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Atterlock. Esker. Sounds like Esker is still stationed on Atterlock. They've been there by themselves for a while. Okay. Brittle Hollow, Hollow's Lantern, Ash Twin, Ember Twin. Giant's Deep. I'm most excited about this one. Because, you know, I'm hoping for sea monsters, but I don't know if that's the thing. Wait, no, they said in Brittle Hollow the fish came from, so... Okay, we'll see, I guess. Okay, let's suit up. I think I have to suit up. Health. Oh, this is where I regen, okay. Let's buckle up, baby. We're going off into space. Oh, I actually have to... Okay, unbuckle... View map. Oh, that's not... I don't think that's ever not gonna be cool. Alright, so we're going to the moon first. Lift off landing camera? What is this, like right below me? Okay, so hold R2. Okay, yeah, this is right below us. We're off. Okay. I think that's Atterlock, but I'm not sure. Yeah, the Atterlock, sorry, my bad. Oh no, I'm so gonna crash. Here we go. Oh wow. Oh, this is going in hot. Oh my god. Okay, calmly, calmly. Oh yeah, this is one powerful flashlight. Stop, 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 stop. Equip single scope, view map, unbuckle. How do we land? Oh, match velocity. Okay, landing mode. Yes. How do I do this? LS horizontal. Down. Okay. Oof. Okay, I hope the ship can't like break. Cockpit view. Are we there? I think we're there. Oh hell no. Maybe let's try this again. Let's get a better spot, yeah? Oh my god, stop, stop. Yes, perfect. This looks like something. I don't know if this is where I wanna be, but it seems like a better spot for sure. Okay. Oh, it's still super dark. I thought it was gonna be lighter. What is this stuff? Oh. No, but that's another planet. Oh, it's because we were rotating, so... Okay, I get that much, but I don't know what I'm doing here exactly. What is that? That looks important. Play recording? What? I'm gonna wait for the red things to converge. Refuel jetpack. Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that composition of samples took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of the Dark Bramble. I'd positioned the Atterlock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system? Okay. Okay, just check. But I thought I saw something that was like not too far from here. We're just gonna have to hope that we don't run out of fuel by the time we get there. Or that I'm gonna get murdered by... Oh no. Whoa. I'm hoping I'm not gonna get murderized by something out here. it's so fucking eerie. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Ryback's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Church play for a while today. Unrelated. Someone should tell Porphy and Gosan their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music is coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Ryback's doing okay. That oaf. I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It was probably nothing. From where, though? From here? No, it's back again to day 2. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Felspar's harmonica. But Felspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. I'd better talk to Gneiss. So I wonder if there was actually something when I jumped down that well, or whatever that was. Yeah, this is definitely harmonica. Wait, why does it sound exactly the same? Oh, banjo. Okay, what about Water Planet? What is it, like a didgeridoo? Or not a, it's not like an air instrument. What is it called? Not percussion. Percussion's a drum. Why is that one doing the same noise as that one? Isn't that bad? Wait, is that Athel Rock? Where am I then? Oh. Minutes of oxygen remaining. Hey. Wait, how come you don't have a spacesuit? Wait, change frequency. Frequency, hide and seek, Outer Wilds Ventures. Oh. Well, I was at that already, I think. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Short comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go! I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? It seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gosan mostly, and they radio up chat now and then. And when ground controls forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. And it's not bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system. Let alone in our village. Don't go. Was that you whistling? Probably, or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole is marked in red in your minimap, but the Atterlock is pretty small moon, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. What is this place? Very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which is apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Talk to you later. I feel bad. What the hell? That's lonely. Why did they send him alone? Can I even get in here? Full jetpack. How come he doesn't have to wear the spacesuit? I feel bad just leaving him here. Alright, but we have to go. You said the North Pole, so I think we were there already. Yeah, we came from there. What's on the South Pole then? I wonder if there's anything else here. Because I didn't really find any interactions with the other stuff. The rocks where we landed in. The ones. South Pole, I mean, I didn't really get told anything about it, so... Oh, is this ruins? Whoa, what is this? Is this? Oh. Ooh. What? What? Dude, what have I done? Let's go down first. Peleus. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun. Giant steep and brittle hollow. Remove scroll. Insert scroll. So if I put it over here, maybe it's cool. However, something strange is happening. When I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal, the device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. I see, this is a curious result. It is possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see, most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update, disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We will need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Oh, was I not... Did I not need to take the other one out? Let's put it back, I guess. Here we go. Not that I think it's gonna make any difference at this point. Freeze detected. Oxygen tank refilled. Okay, wow. Wow, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? Wow, this is the coldest day of my life. The coolest, sorry. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out different planets, which is incredibly cool. By the way, but from what little I can understand of writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific? I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll follow there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back to the old ship and take off. Utterly safe, mostly safe. Oh, stars above. So the North Pole, they say? Wait. South Pole. Yeah. No. Go. South Pole of Brittle Hollow. Okay, so this is like a locator. Oh, it's creepy. So what if I put it over here? Oh, is it pointing out at them? At like the planets? Can it not locate this one? Okay, I want to assume it cannot. I think I put it here already. No, I put it on the other one. So this is the sun, probably. Right? Yes. This is the sun. This is the deep one, I think. I'd assume so, because of the wave-looking thing. Yeah, okay, so this is the wave one. And so I am hearing wind, I guess. What about this one? This is Brittle Hollow, probably. Either that or our planet. Okay, that is horrifying. Thank you. I think that's it. I mean... Alright, let's go back to our ship. And then we shall... do something. I don't know. Whoa. I mean, I don't know what to do here. Feels like... I got what I needed. But let's look at the logs on the ship. Maybe it'll say something. It'll give us a clue or something of the sort. Here, suit. Lunar lookout. Harmonica signal. Esker's camp. Ice signal locator. Ryback. Gabbro. The village. Map mode. Rumor mode. So right now, we got from here, view entry. My device created and pinpoint the source of distant signals. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. There's more to explore here. Okay, that's good to know, but I don't know what to do, to be honest. So this is gonna guide me to Ryback. The village... Look at platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on the other travelers. Signal. Esker signal scope log reports Timberhearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Okay, so I don't think they have any sort of restrictions. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go back to Timberhearth, but we're gonna try to land on the South Pole somehow. What is that? Is that the twin planet things? Battle Rock? So I'm still locked onto it. Okay, map. Battle Rock. So what is this? What is this one? Engage autopilot. That's giant steep, I think. Whoa. What is this one? Whoa. Whoa. Huh? Wait, what? What happened there? I am very confused. Okay, whatever. Let's go back to Timber. That's the moon. Okay, like this, and then hold too much velocity. Velocity match. Okay, so now I need to figure out which side is the pole. It has to be one of these sides. Just, it has to be, well, yeah, that's how it works, probably. How do they spin in place? Oh, what is this? What is this? Let's land there. Let's land here. Ow. Am I stuck in a tree? Did I mess? I probably messed up. Exit ship to repair. Exit ship to repair. Landing camera damaged. Landing camera gear damaged. Okay, so how do I fix it? Probably need my suit. I can't fly here. Oh, it's down there. There we go. Sorry about the dog. There. Now then, there it is. Unidentified signaling nearby. What is happening? What was that? What was that? Oh my god, what happened? Was I not supposed to go there? What is happening? What? I have the launch codes, I think. Hey, you're ready? Did you... What? No? Ship's still fueling to go. Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars. Sorry. I know it's I know it's tradition to sleep under the stars the night before launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. Says the 0G chamber set up if you want a refresher. I have the codes already though. Just go. Should I go back and talk to everybody else though and ask? I feel like I should try. I can't just take off like that. Right? What did I do wrong? Let's try to go back right to where we were. I want to try... Wait, did it like save everything? 0G cave? Wait, so something new is going on? No, that doesn't matter. That already. Alright, we're gonna take off. We're gonna try to get to where we saw that thing happen. Carefully. Because I don't remember exactly where it was, but... Okay. It was... Looked like it was over here, but... God, oh my god. How did that happen? That is... Oh! That looks like something. Something from the moon. Okay, let's land here. Wait, no. I wanna see if it happens again. Did I like get there too early? Like, am I supposed to do other stuff? Why did it just freaking... Was it the sun? Kinda looks like it was that way. Okay, well, we'll try again. If it happens again, then I guess we have to go elsewhere, because I don't know how to deal with that. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently closed to the planned museum. Okay. Cornfells. Okay, the sun still looks yellow, I guess. I'm assuming that's what it was. But... It's creepy, man. Oh. Charting stars again out by the radio tower, and they're so bright out here. I only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline, and daylight a grating slog. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabro, a resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. Light a nice cozy campfire and get comfortable. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabro knew I'd take notes, they'd probably think I finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. Oh. Well, there's nothing here. I mean... I can't get over how weird it feels that, like, everything is still, like, spinning. Alright, I think it was, like, that way. I should probably put on my spacesuit so I can make my way back up. So, was it not me coming here that triggered that? I mean, I feel like there should have been something more meaningful if it made the sun explode. Then again, I guess I could be wrong. Who knows? It was this way. Yep. Here we go. Oof. Ooh. What is this, like a flower monster? Hey, yo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon, and I didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures of little Scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over to help and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? Think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. And no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than Treekeeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first though. I want to set anybody to hacking up potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Stuff can help me hold the old scout launcher over here. Obviously the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not gonna blindly stick my hands onto anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, you probably don't wanna do something like I'm just doing right now. Did it just move, or did I... Do I really want to be getting close to this thing that looks like a mouth? This looks like a boss fight or something. Oh, it has more than one. And there's also these, like, thingies, blue rocks. Should I go back? Let me talk to him again. Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. It's like... I like this crater. It's something for me? You sure this seed came from Timber Hearth? Back in the younger days, I explored everywhere there is to go on Timber Hearth and saw everything there is to see, and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. Nah, I reckon this thing's from Dark Bramble, if it's from anywhere, hatchling. Do we really want to leave him here with this thing? Well, whatever. He knows best, I suppose. a boost gauge. Got it. Alright, so let's... I don't know. It feels like there's a lot more to see in this planet alone. I don't know if I should be already exploring the others, you know? Let's see. Dark Bramble Seed. The Lunar Lookout is connected to that. There's more to explore here. A seed from the Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. The Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. There's more to explore here. Well, but how do we use a... It feels like I'm supposed to be the one bringing it, but I don't know. I think the ship is supposed to have one. Return scout? Or return suit? I feel like there was a way to do that. Hold, equip signal scope, equip scout launcher. Alright, let's see. Put away and then launch scout. Here we go. Let's hope I don't mess this up horribly. That didn't work. Oh yeah, I can just retrieve it. Yeah, I don't think I can, unless I like get my ship in front of it maybe. But I don't know if that's too tight, and I don't know if I can run over the guy, so I want to kill him, you know? Carefully. Maybe it's just not something I'm meant to be doing. Spin, spin. Just a little bit. We're almost there, come on. I really don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but... I mean, why do we not look inside this thing? Just lift a bit. Come on. Oh, come on. That work? Okay, fine. I'm not gonna... I think I'm meant to do anything with that, I guess. Alright, I'm starting to get a little bit more used to this. Just a little bit. Okay, so... I don't know what to do then. Clearly, I'm not... I don't know what to do there. I don't know if I can do anything with those guys or it's... What's this? Okay, let's check this place out. Oh. Okay. See what this is about. If there's anybody in here. Is that? It feels like it's getting closer. Chert's research notes, property of Chert. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitting by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more of it. So that's the thing I tried to land on, but like went through maybe? Ow. Well, at least I didn't die, I guess. Oh, hell. I don't like this. Oh. It sounds like either Gregorian chanting or bees. Oh god, this is the giant thing. Oh, I don't like this. This is like the. If I look away, is it gonna go? Oh my god. I did not actually expect. Okay, I kind of did. Ooh, what is happening? Oh my god, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Is it gonna like guide me somewhere, or is it just being creepy? I think it's just being creepy, to be honest with you. I wanna level with you guys. I think this one's just being creepy. Why am I doing this? It feels like I'm instigating it. Like to, you know, it feels like I'm... Even the tree's gone, holy crap. Oh my god, I don't like this. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I letting it play its mind games? Across old bark, it's always dark. In the ancient glade, the quiet shade. Sounds... Ooh. Touch. Good. Wait. Huh? Wait, am I the one moving? Quiet shade. It's here. Look, it's here. Look. Wait, huh? No, it's over there. Wait, am I the one that's moving? Or is it the rock? Which one is moving? Why am I getting that signal from there and there? Huh? Wait, look, look, look. And it's further down. Huh, wait. Where is it now? There's the rock? Oh my god, that freaking scared me. Okay, I'm out of here. Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Which way? Dude, you're kidding me. Where's the exit? Oh, there it is. Okay, just look straight at the exit. I'm kind of curious, not gonna lie. Hold on. Oh god, it got closer. What is this place? Dude, what the hell? That's so creepy. That is so freaking creepy. That is so incredibly creepy. You know, I was okay with the other one because it's like it's in a controlled environment. You know, it's the museum, but holy, it's like the whole thing is spinning under me as I move. I'm not even like blinking in the game. Okay, now definitely. Wait, why does it look red? It was not red before. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. You know what? Let's just go. Check. I think we got an update on this thing. The Quantum Grove. The Quantum Moon. Church research notes mention Quantum Moon that is no hurricane has been able to land on. There is a strange rock shard in this grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations. Oh god, I didn't mean to move it. I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. I wonder if it's like a riddle and I'm supposed to figure out what it means. Let's put this away for now. Alright, let's fly around a little bit more and hope that something's not about to happen because the sun is red and looking weird. That was very creepy. Okay, so that's down there. I wonder if the effect still happens if I'm like from up here. There's the rock. Oi, be careful. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Right, the ruins. I almost forgot about those. Okay. Alright. No. Let's put the suit on, just in case we need to fly in a hurry. Because God knows what's here. I still don't know if I should be expecting anything like outright hostile, you know? It's like the rock was just being creepy. Kinda expected something to happen. As soon as I got here. Alright, let's go over here, I guess. Oh, I don't like that we're going back into a grove. No, can I make it? Can't. Yes. No, come on. Okay, let go. I messed up that bit. I think I can make it though. There we go. Easy peasy. What am I even doing? What is this game about, huh? What is my purpose that I must fulfill in this? What am I doing? Okay, let's not risk. Mining site 2B. Oh. Oh, cool. I don't know how I can do that with my mine, but take it, I guess. See, it's like uh-oh. Let's hope they died of old age or something. And not anything else. Uh-oh. Okay, my flashlight's not doing anything. Oh. Okay, that was an assumption that paid off. Whoa, it's so trippy. Okay, but where am I? Clearly this is not discovered previously. I don't know if this is where I wanna be, if I'm going up or down. Bueno, I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The complete towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken away from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside the Ash Twin's cores. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberhearth's ore only for construction of the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Oh. If they are sealing off all entrances, I hope they have planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else will he improve? Yeah. How else? Log updated. Pick up twin ash protection stone. Drop. Ooh. Whoa. Well, you don't want to walk off the edge, huh? Well, I don't know what I did, but I sure did it. Did I remove it? Can I put it again? Is it gonna happen again? Is this like a puzzle? It seems to not go away unless I walk close to one. I wonder. Oh, I see. Is that, can I pick that up? Yarrow. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Oeno. This ore should be the last we'll need of the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw of opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project will lead to disaster. Once we've finished the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. So maybe they enclose themselves in this planet? Not this one, but you know. I feel like I probably missed a lot by falling down the water. Whoa. What happened? Wait, is it happening again? Did I reach some sort of checkpoint here? Okay, so is there... What triggered it? Like the other time I didn't do anything, this time I did. Or is this like Groundhog Day? Well, clearly it is either way, but it's not... What is triggering it? I don't get it. And will the cycle repeat? Will anything change during that? Oh, that I just saw, is that the seed? If I hurry, will I see it? You know the ship is a death trap, right? You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because otherwise I'd be super dead. And you're lucky I don't have a grounded for medical reasons, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe I should try to talk to another guy, but I don't know. I want to go back to the seed and I want to see if there's anything that has changed. Or if it's all the same, if it doesn't matter. And I think at one point or another I should try going to talk to one of the people in the village. Okay, so I believe it was somewhere maybe over here. Yeah, it's probably right there. So because this time I literally lost no time, will something be different? Looks like it's the same. Okay, so I think I saw everything. Probably, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe, very likely, but okay, let's go. Let's go somewhere else. Let's try something out. Let's go to that planet over there. I think that's the depth one. Let's go take a look at that one over there, huh? Let's change things up. See if anything different happens because of it. That's creepy. Buckle, roll. How do I keep getting closer? It feels like I'm just spinning around it now. I probably am, yeah. It feels like I'm being pulled away. What is happening? Giant steep. Okay, I'm getting closer. It's probably because I was going upwards actually. Oh, the little thing lights up. Velocity matched. Wait, why am I getting further? Oh, okay, how do I move forward then? Oh, maybe that's the speed. Oh, I was looking at the speed, I'm dumb. I still think I did like somehow hunt around it though. Okay, let's try this planet out. Let's see what it's about. Okay, I got too far again. Come on. Okay, what if I engage autopilot? And then equip the scout launcher? Let's launch the scout. Okay, it's probably gonna take a while. I saw something there. Oh boy, I think we're going in. I'm not gonna break, I'm just gonna let it go. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, this is not how I expected this to be. Wow. Wow. How does this work? Oh, is that a seed as well? Okay, hopefully I can land this. It's a little bit forward. Alright, I'm kinda scared of getting down on this thing. However, what more can I do? Let's take a quick peek at this. I wanna see if what got added. And on my mind's the Ash Twin project. How much is there, I wonder? Okay, we're gonna want our suit because God knows what's gonna happen here. So what is this, like ice? Oh. It's very shiny. Ghost matter detected nearby. I don't know if I want to go in there. But this is fascinating. It's detected. Oxygen tanker filled. Okay, this way seems... Ah! No, 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 no. What's happening? What's happening? I'm backing away. Did I die? No. Don't tell me we're gonna... Oh, God. Alright, let's try that again, I guess. I'm gonna go straight to this planet. I thought at least I get like a chance or something. I didn't think I'd get murdered immediately. Also, is it going a different way every time? Is something actually changing? I wonder. Alright, let's try this again. So I gotta be honest, I was a little bit spooked about the place, but we'll go anyway. I mean, we have to, obviously. Like, come on. Alright, let's take off with this one. Giant Steep. Okay, no, I need to go up. Okay, here we go again. Let's hope I land more or less on the same spot. I got a bit spooked when our ship went straight underwater as well. Wait, hold on, what's that? Oh, what was that? Oh, ay, ay, ay. What was that? Oh my god, this place is full of tornadoes. Not just there. Okay, so I am meant to go the other way. The one I didn't want to go because I had to like do the jump. Looks like the maw of a beast. Were those always there? Oh my god, it's getting closer. Let's get on the ship. It's getting closer, dude. What is happening? Oh my god, what is... What? Did it just get launched into space because of the tornado? Oh my god. Thank god I got in there. What would have happened if I stayed? Wait, what? What's happening? I'm going backwards though. Slowly. Oh my god, is this place just gonna keep getting like tossed up? You know what? I'm gonna go into the big tornado even though this is a horrible idea. I wanna see what happens. I can't. I don't think it's not letting me. Oh, there's more. So is it just getting tossed back and forth because of the... Oh. Is this gonna like lock it in place? There. Okay, that's a little bit better. Alright, I'm going to trust, even though it's scary as hell, that my ship will stay down there, because this looks, you know, it's going like down. I kind of want to wait, see if a tornado like makes us go up again. But no, it's gonna take forever. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. So they're just getting tossed up? Or is it the game glitching? You know, I'm scared of going into the water. You know, in Dredge, when I played Dredge, it didn't matter because, you know, I'm not really like first person. This is first person. Hurry up, I don't want to get caught here. Oh my god, this has some heavy atmosphere in here. Wait, isn't that where my ship... Okay, it isn't. Okay, so I can't really boost here. I'm like, this is... Oh no, is it happening again? Dude, I don't like this place is scary, man. Like I said, like Dredge was not the same. Like, it was still scary, but it's not like this. This is different. First person is not the same as you play in third person as a giant boat. Not even giant, it's like a small boat. Yeah, it's like the atmosphere is super heavy here. Statue workshop. Another statue. Blog updated. Oh, what is this? I can use a scout here? I'll send one down there. Oh, is that the center of the planet? Just cut again and launch it again on this side this time. I hope I was wrong about the islands getting tossed up. Because I don't know if I can like actually... Oh. Okay, this is cool now. Let's hurry up, because I know... Let's just go back. That is so cool. He's detected oxygen replenished. Okay, I'm kind of scared still. Yes, tornado. Who want to settle on this planet, man? Lammy, they're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flux says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? I really want to see the test too, Lammy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flux will let us see it later test. Flux specifically told us not to do that. So something went wrong with the statues, maybe? Dude, I'm spooked. Okay, which side did I come in from? The other side. Bam and bam. Okay, this place has like very hefty gravity. I don't like that because it makes sense because probably the gravity is what like keeps the water inside, but you know, I don't like where this is going. I'm still scared that the tornado is gonna do the thing, but it makes sense that they're getting pulled back in then because the heavy gravity is like just keeping it all together. Oh, is it another... It feels like I'm supposed to interact with this somehow. It is moving. Oh my god, it moved. But I don't know how I do that. How do I make it move? Uh-oh. I think this one's headed this way. Oh no. I guess I could use the jetpack to keep ourselves on the island, but I don't know if that's how it works. Oh. Oh no. Okay, calm. Calm. Hopefully we don't die from just being here. Oh god. Oh, what's happening? Oh. Oh, I don't like this. I'm afraid it's gonna... Oh, okay. It's not gonna sink, right? Yeah, I don't think it's going to. I wonder what this is then. How do I interact? It doesn't seem to be having a frequency of any sort. This is like a labyrinth. Oh, message. Welcome to Giant Steep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. Or is it like an investors meeting? What is the... Okay, so I guess there's no other choice but to go to their place. What am I gonna do, man, if I like get far away from my ship? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be coming this way. Alright, let's start heading back to the ship. Oh, it's coming this way. The other island. I wonder if I'm supposed to do something here. Maybe this has something to do with that circle thing. Oh, there's another. How do the bones stay here? Okay, I feel like I just did a circle. I probably did. Oh no, is my ship floated away? Has my ship floated away? No. Good. Alright, so... I don't know what I got from that island. Let's check the logs again. We must have gotten some stuff. Statue Workshop, Statue Island. This island must be where the Nomai created statues like the one in our observatory. I found a Nomai statue lying on the beach. It looks just like the one in our observatory. And the eyes were open as well. I found a sign for a statue workshop next to a broken door that used to lead inside the island. Some Nomai children debated bypassing the statue workshop door and sneaking inside via an alternate, more dangerous route. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer physical entrances or cracks. Physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Okay, not anything immediately from here. Alright, let's get to the other... God, sorry. Alright, let's get to the other island. Or I guess the other island's about to get to us. Looks like. It's a little bit flipped over, so it did kind of move away. The issue is that this one doesn't have this gravitational thing, so I fear my ship just might fly off. Okay. Quickly check that there's no like tornadoes incoming, because I don't want the ship to be sent off into space without me. We'll go this way instead and hope for the best. Maybe this is the more dangerous route the kids were going to go through. Maybe. I am a bit spooked. Very spooked. Oh, thank God. I thought I was gonna fall into the water for a second there. I wonder how recent this is. Because it looks like the stuff we saw was matter nearby. How do I avoid it? He's detected. Back away. Trip 4 entry, whatever. Crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Aha, yeah. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. I can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. I can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gossan about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right. So that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble. Here I come. It's like a giant jellyfish. Uh-oh. That can't be good. Oh, I gotta get to the ship. No, I stepped back. I swear. Oh man. Well, hopefully I didn't see if the ship logs got updated, so hopefully it did. I thought we're gonna move or something. And the bad part is also... See, it goes another way. Now it's going that way. Keep getting killed by ghost matter. Not if you use your scout to detect that you won't, you dumb idiot. Did you think I made that just so you could take pretty little pictures of trees? It has multiple uses. You do know you can use it as a light source, right? Stars above. Please tell me you knew that. I did not know. Okay, we're going back. I don't know what else to do in that planet, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the scary thing, which is I'm gonna fly into the water. And hopefully we won't get murderalized immediately. I wanna see the current thing that keeps you away from the core, if that's still a thing or not. So that thing I saw was just something floating, I guess. I suppose. Maybe. Wait, can I just let go? Well, hopefully the momentum stays. Bramble Island. Feldspar. Ocean Depths. This is what I'm interested in. Found a way to reach the core of the giant steep. Can I not? An island of thorny vines on what appears to be frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant Steep. Oh, we are actually getting closer, I think. Or it's just moving. I don't know. I should put on the suit. What was that? E-flight checklist? Jetpack, auto boost, translator, equip, freeze time while talking to others. It's good to know. Unless it's telling me that's an option and I haven't unlocked it. I don't know. Here we go. So I wonder if I can go in. What if I go in through the where I think the big tornado is? Oh crap, I'm going in too fast. Because, well, okay, so we go in, we see where it is, and then I think I was almost there, but then I just kind of screwed it up. No, go in, go in, go in. Go in, go in. Stop backing away. Why are you backing away? Okay, that's fine, I guess. I think we're near the tornado area. This looks like it could be it. Stop! Get in there! Get in there! Get in there! Oh my god. Whoa. That looks different from what I've been in. Okay, so now we go up and then we go back down immediately after. Now, Nope. Now, again. So we have to go upwards. And then push forward. Okay, now. Aha! That was a wild guess and it worked out in my favor. Hell yeah, brother. Why am I saying it like that? I don't know. There. Because we don't know if this place also will fly off. Okay. We're set and ready to go. The calm of the storm. The eye of the storm. Oh no, I'm not gonna have to like go underwater, am I? Oh, okay. I like this though. Okay, me stepping on this does absolutely nothing. I thought it was gonna go like straight into the water. Oh, that feels good. Okay, so maybe there's some sort of switch or something that'll open that up. If not, we'll go back down there and see if I missed something, which is very likely. Man, you know, I was gonna say, can you imagine living in a planet like this? And then I realized our planet is like that, kind of. I mean, it's a lot bigger and it has a lot more land, but there is still, like, that is still a thing, very much so. Gravity times 2. I wonder what the gravity was on the other place. Be welcome in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Oh, so maybe this will help me go into the quantum moon? Whee! I like how we're astronauts and yet our clothing seems like ragged. Like it's not as clean and like aesthetic, not aesthetic. I don't know, like you've seen how astronauts look and it looks always so like ready. Enter this place without friends, however. These are lessons to learn for yourself. Oh, are we gonna like break through? This is like from... we're gonna land into the water? Hold on, let's look around real quick. I wonder if there's like a secret down here, because you can kind of stand there, I think. Yeah, let's just go. I just remember we might be on a timer. Before the sun explodes or whatever. Whoa, okay, this is not where I thought it was gonna go. Seek the Wandering Arch. Or Arc. Is this like a puzzle or metaphor of some sort? It's a pretty looking tree. The Wandering Arch. Oh, there it is. Wait. Is this like the rock? I could have sworn I saw it over there a second ago. Do I have to do it again? I don't see anything. Oh. You son of a gun. How dare you do this to me? Is it in the same spot? I can't tell. Okay, it is moving. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. Ship log updated. Wait. Oh, the tree has moved as well. One of these had the... huh? Oh, it's gone again. Okay. Okay, let's not look away, shall we? Okay, yes, but what are you getting at? What am I supposed to do here? Whoa. Oh, that's so funky. Oh, that's so funky. That's so cool. That's so weird. That's so creepy. What do we do then? What am I supposed to do? Why is music playing as if I just achieved something? Oh, it's gone. Dude, it like not even barely left the edge of my vision and it's already gone? How about this way? Is it even gonna matter? Oh. What? Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh. Well, yeah, but can I reach it from here? Yeah. So I have to go around one of these. It's not gonna be there anymore. There's no way. If it is, I'm lucky. But no, it isn't. So what if I just keep doing this? No, I think I'm supposed to take a certain path combination. Or maybe, wait a second. If I go back. Oh, that's weird. Even this changed because I was like going straight to the right. Now the arch is gone from there. So all I have to do is keep looking away in a certain manner. So what the hell? Okay, so this is not... The arch was on the right, so maybe if I try the left instead. Is there like a method to this? There's probably a method. There's probably like a way. Like a certain order you're meant to go. The problem is I keep spinning. It is hard to tell because it's like you're so used to looking around in a game that it's like, yes, but am I just expected to learn every single turn I've done? To look around? It's like trying to control where your eyes look with one of those eye trackers, right? It's like, it's really hard. Get them up. That, then I don't know how much time I have. Like, I'm assuming time I can still... The sun might still explode. Can't stay here forever. Okay, see? Okay, here's the issue. Right? If I... Wait. They're gonna be gone? If I look at the same way, it said that... Okay, no, the tree can be gone. Oh, maybe I have to follow the floor? No, because it doesn't really care about that. I don't think the floor is what's changing here. And the pattern pointing towards the... An image is... What did it say? Observing an image of a quantum object and quantum object itself. These are the same. Okay, yes, but how does it help me? Oh, maybe with the scout? Hold on. If I launch this... No, because it doesn't care about that. So if I launch it through the... If I launch it through there... Okay, so it sticks to the wall, so I gotta try to like... Right, this is perfect. It's on the arch. How do I rotate? So now even if it's gone, ideally, I need to like figure out a way, or is the scout just making it stay there? It's hard to tell. Unidentified signal nearby? Jeebus. I don't like the shard. I want to say it now. I don't like the shard. I should stop spinning willy-nilly. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Oh. It's gone. So as soon as I don't see it, it's gone. So what am I supposed to do? Just keep staring at it, I guess? There. But there's nothing here. The arch is in the... Oh, that crystal. They do not naturally meet. So how do I keep them in place? Do I use this again? Oh, there I am. That's cool. There. Ah, I kinda get it, but not really. Oh boy. Why do we keep meeting this? Is it the same crystal? I kinda wanna know now. Oh boy, this is gonna get a lot more complicated in a second, isn't it? This is the last one, but we made it harder. Thank you. I know that would not have possibly been odd. Okay, that was lucky. I don't know if... Wait! Okay, I get it. Kind of. The issue is you have to be looking at it. So I gotta keep them both in perspective. Can I make it there? No, there's no way. I need it on this end. Aha! Wait, I almost made the same mistake. Okay. Oh. This is such a cool thing. I should not look away. Or I just got teleport to the other side. And well, that will be hilarious indeed. I'd rather it didn't. Oh. Hello again. This looks bigger. Is it me or are they getting bigger? Oh, this is such a weird thing. We offer our congratulations. You have learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. I don't know if I want to jump down there. Check back there real quick. There's the shard. There's some SCP stuff. This is not gonna like open, is it? I don't think it is at this point. It will have already. But this is not what I thought it was going to be. I mean, we learned something, yes, but I thought we were gonna go to the planet's core. Maybe he already did something. Okay, well, I don't know what else. Okay, let's check the logs real quick and then we're gonna go underwater. Which I hate the idea of, but... Tower held knowledge Nomai needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. The Nomai called this the rule of quantum imaging. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Well, yes, but how am I gonna use what I learned here to land on the quantum moon? It's not like there's more than one. Just kind of phased through it as well. I don't know. For now, let's go. Let's do the part I am the least looking forward to. And you might ask, Sam, why the hell are you even trying? I don't know. Oh, I got kicked out of the main bit. I can see something there. it really does keep you away, huh? But I wonder how he got in there. Maybe I have to go to Bramble thing and then he'll tell me how he did it. One more time, one more time. What is that? Oh, that's a jellyfish. There's two. There's a lot. I wonder if it's the jellyfish that's keeping this going, because it looks like electrified. Okay, well, I feel like I don't really know what else to do here, so we're just gonna wait. I don't think we've been there. Oof. There we go. Alright. Let's try not to take too long, because I still don't know what might happen if the island goes flying. Gabbro. Though, yeah, I don't think I should step in there, at least not before talking. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, a time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Right back at ya. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. It looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell the time's gone all weird. I tried radioing the Hornfells and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything is different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to the big stone Nomai statue I found on the other island. So that's why the eyes were open on it. I was looking at it and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like I'd seen them through my own eyes. Just like what happens each time I die. That happened to me when the statue at the one at the museum. You too, huh? Then the Nomai statue must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So no glowing stone, no time loop awareness? I think that's going to be my leading theory, but if you find out anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be there. I'll be here, I mean. Anyway, that's what's new with me. But hey, this is your first solo voyage, kind of. Let's talk about you, you know? How's space treating you? I found something? Nice, nice, what you got for me? I found your quantum poem. Yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just like shows up and scares the daylights out of you. You better not. Don't do it. Please don't. Wait, so if I read the poem again, it would have read differently? Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing out here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Uh-oh. How is he not... Okay, he is. He does not care at all. Okay, I'll wait. I wanna keep talking to this guy. Giant's Deep. Oh, we do go a bit underwater. Okay. What should I explore in Giant's Deep? Maybe he knows something? Oh, Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's where I've been calling it, seeing it is the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out the Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arc. Well, mostly connected anyway, you'll see. What's up with this planet? Huh, I know, right? Oh, you meant like, tell me more about it? Gotcha. Well, Giant Steep is a massive and mostly water, no surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past the current, and neither idea worked. As for... Is it me or is it super dark? Damn. Alright, Gabriel, I'll see you in the next loop. Damn, this is getting interesting. It's kind of a shame I have to go back every time though. It is so weird that you get to see everything you did. Is this what they mean, that life flashes before your eyes before you die? Alright, Gabriel, I'm on the way once again. There's our pilot. Hell yeah, it's a depth path. Okay, no, that's not it. I want to see if there's anything new. Okay. Nothing. Alright, let's go back, talk to Gabriel a little bit more. Maybe he has more hints. We'll check the log first. Okay, so it's a time loop, as in, like Groundhog Day. So there's not... Which is weird, because every time we restart... No, it is nighttime every time we start. That makes sense. Gabriel's Island. Orbital flash. Gabriel sees a bright flash in the sky at the start of every loop. Something must be happening in orbit around Giant's Deep. Yeah, I think I saw something that didn't look like any of the islands on the way in. On one of the later times. Gabriel found the Nomai statue. Okay, this is just a... Okay, so this is a pretty big one. Orbital flash, the Ash Twin project, and the Quantum Moon are pretty big. Alright, let's go talk to Gabriel real quick. I also want to see what else he says now that we've actually looped after he figured out. And we told him that, you know, we see everything as he does. Not see everything, but, you know, we're in the loop, same as him. I think I see it, unless that's an island. Hold on. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. There goes game. How do I do this without completely freaking overshooting? It's slow, it's gonna come around again. I was looking at something else, that wasn't it. There it goes again. Come on. Okay, let's wait. Try to anyway. It's hard to stop. There it goes again. Yeah, that is not an island. That is something else. Come on, let me get close. But not too close. There it is again. Oh my god, why is this so tough? Back here. What's going on? It feels like I'm freaking wrestling with this stuff. Down. There's a thing, so we should be able to. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. Ah, come on, 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 come on. Flip, flip, flip. Oh no, I don't want to end up with the planet. Come on. Did I do the thing where I like spin it around? Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. As long as I can get there. I think the gravity thingy should grab on to my ship, hopefully. Oh, thank God. Oh, okay. Alright. Damn, that was way too rough. No logs from just landing. Fair enough. Suit up before I freaking die from just going to space without suit. Oh, why is it like this? Oh, that's weird. Where am I? Oh. Oh, this is weird. Wow. So, is the... What? Okay, so which... How am I ever going to understand which way is where? Oh, okay, it should be okay actually, because this one's like the bottom one. So that's the entrance. Control module. Probe tracking module. Launch module. I guess let's go this way first. Is this just not accessible? Launch scout. Keep camera. I see myself. A whole ass room. Is that a quantum room? It might be. Makes sense. Okay, so that was the launch room. Let's try this one over here. Perhaps there's not. Let's try another one. Which one was this one? Control. Okay. There we go. Oh! I like this sounds vaguely like combat music. Whoa. What was it, like gold? Cool. Oh. Oh. These things again. I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with these. Hold on, I'm gonna drink. Well, I think about what it is I need to do here. What it is what we must achieve. Alright. Maybe that has something to do with the probe. What if I launch the probe at this thing? Okay, but it's good for lighting, that's right. Okay, let's go back to the other side. Maybe there's probably something I need to do. Oh, well, I guess this works too. Whoa. Okay, what am I supposed to take away from this? Giant steep projection stone. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. Tell Privet and Malo that they should return from Cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update, Malo and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. I wish I were, my friend, but no, they aren't any they can fix the problem. So the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Can I put that one, this one there? This one here. Malo, my better 50%. Cassava sending the last cannon component soon, relatively speaking. We'll know the ice precise location. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. Am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates a greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Wait, did I read this? The thought of concluding our elders' curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. I wonder, was there anything like that up there, maybe? I still don't get it. I feel like I should be able to do something with that stuff. There I am. Wait, which side did I come in from? Does it matter? No, it's the same entrance. The sun looks more orange this time around. Oh wait, yeah, let's try the other one on this middle one. So this one. Whoa. What is this exactly? I can't use my probe here. And I assume as soon as I get out of this pool, I think that's one. Oh, that's spooky, man. I want to try that again. Hold on, let me take another look. Whoa. This is the planet itself. But I don't think we have been here. Yeah, no, this does not look familiar at all. Oh, and those things have to have a spinning thing. Maybe that's the clue I get from this thing? So I need to somehow... No, but I haven't seen any object like that I can interact with. I guess... Let's go other side. Yeah, let's go other side. Real quick. Oh. Right, this is the control panel, so maybe I'm gonna repair it like this. No, come back. So what is this doing exactly? Am I... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why did we spin? Did I step on it by accident? Alright, let's see what the last one does. No, those things seem to just come out. Okay, let's get it all the way. So it's either the big piece, one piece, or the... okay, do I like grab this and reset it, or... What is my objective here still? I don't understand. Oh! Viewport windowed fractured, module exposed to vacuum of space. Intact, no structural damage. Damage report, severe structural stress detected. Wait, what? Accessing damage modules. Why is this one not pulling out anything? Oh, there we go. Cannon structure compromised during the launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. So they were kind of around until just now. Huh. We just didn't see them. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon launch. Request received. Probe launch successful. I still don't quite get what the point of this is, though. Why is this one othering? 12 minutes, 56 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from Ashtun Project. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. 12, so I have 13 minutes? It feels like I've been around longer before the explosion though, so I don't think it's 12 minutes. It cannot be that short. Surely. Okay, well I still don't get what we are doing here. Did I learn all that was there was to be learned? Or am I missing something? I do not know. Let's go to elsewhere. I don't know. Yes, let's go to our ship. See if what the log says. Orbit probe cannon. Probe tracking module, launch module, construction yard. So wait, no, this was there already. And structural integrity was compromised. Okay, I get it. So you launched the probe cannon thing and it's all destroyed. Yes, but I still don't get it. What do I have to do with this though? What is my interaction with this? I don't know. Let's go to this place's moon. I think this is it. Unless this is the quantum one. Basically chasing the moon. Come on. I don't know what to do. This is so weird. I think I'm still getting close to... Oh no. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yikes. Wait, so it was a quantum moon? I think it was, okay. Oh man. Okay, let's see what that is over there. Brittle Hollow. Sure, let's engage autopilot. And hold on. So, Brittle Hollow is where we are going. Quantum Moon doesn't work. Dark Bramble. Giant Steep. So I completely skipped the whole planet, basically. The Interloper. The Little Probe Cannon. So I'm assuming the green stuff means there's like a point of interest or something like that. Ryback. You said it. Brittle Hollow. Little Scout. See me on the horizon. Illuminate dark areas. Detect hazards. Test environment. Oh, I wish I tried that. Brittle Hollow. Oh. Or is there like a black hole inside? This looked like the ones from Mario Galaxy. You can see like the inside and it's like just a black hole. I think. Alright. Probably don't have much time left. We spent quite a bit of time on the other end. East detected tank. There's zero gravity here. Brittle Hollow projection stone. Oh, yeah. Okay. Can I actually like take this out and put it on the... Nope. Okay, let's put it there. Oh, let's try this down there. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. That's exciting. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. So west. My gratitude for the direction, Bells. I'll see you soon. West from me. Okay, now it's red. Also, what was that about? Okay, so this is just a way to go up. So let's go west from here. Ouch. Is this place just like falling apart? Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god, what is happening? Am I getting sucked in? Am I standing on it? Am I bouncing off it? What is happening? I'm trying to pull away from it. I can't tell. I think it's gonna keep pulling it regardless. I think I'm stuck in its gravitational pull. Oh. Wait. Well, now I'm loster than Mother's Day. Well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far though, because that's the part to focus on. And not how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good, since I used up a lot of my supply screaming during the trip down to from the surface. As soon as I stop drive heaving, I'm going to head farther down below so I can refuel my tank. Alright. Well, I'm super lost now. Very far from my ship. And that just broke. If it was probably me. I did not mean to do that though. The sun is all red now. Okay, I guess the way down is where we must go. Not too far down. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. What the hell? What if I just go in? Whoa. Where? What? Huh? The hell? Where am I? What is happening? Where is this? I don't know. This seems like the orbital cannon thing near outside the Giant's Deep, so we're going in, I guess. If I can. Man, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. Cool. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can help you return to Brittle Hollow. Poke every warp tower wait, what? Oh, poke. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with the corresponding astral body, in this case Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Oh man, we're out of time. You must be standing on the warp platform to the floor during this alignment to be warped. Okay, anything else? Anything else? It's probably too late. Where did I put this? Not there. Oh. It's too late. Put me away! No! Okay, I don't like Brittle Hollow. Brittle Hollow is weird. I confused Brittle Hollow. I thought it was gonna be the one where the seed came from. So as the redder the sun gets, the closer I am to the end. Or the beginning again. Also, I forgot to talk to Grubble. Alright. Okay. Seems like he has nothing new. Alright, I'll have the spacesuit on. Alright, let's go one more time. Let's just check the logs actually, and I don't want to call it. I think it's 9 PM here already. We'll start a little bit earlier, but you know how it is. We'll keep going with this game again this time. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. There's more to it. Yeah, of course, I didn't get to use it. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. There's more to explore here. Yeah, I bet. I barely got there. Solanum was told to visit the Tower of Quantum Knowledge and Brittle Hollow as equator to learn one final rule before embarking on her pilgrimage. Gosh. You just realized that the ship has wood. It's built with wood. That's crazy. It's insane, my man. Alright, that's it. I don't know. Let's quit real quick. Reset loop and quit the main menu? Yes. Okay, so that's what it does. Cool. Alright, so that is it for tonight. We'll be back with some more of this. We'll see what the hell's going on here. It is quite interesting, honestly. I still don't quite get it, but I'm really excited. Next time, I think we're gonna start by going to the other planet. Not the Brittle Hollow, but the other one. Not the Giant's Deep either. But the one after... The one where the fish came from, because I really want to see those things. I want to see those in action. I honestly thought it was gonna be from the abyss one, the ocean one, but I was wrong. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for coming by. If it was for a little bit or the whole thing, I really do appreciate it. I mean, depending on how this one goes, if I do understand it and all that jazz, we'll do the DLC. Because still I gotta learn what the hell's going on, and I'm glad I haven't gotten the DLC yet, because I don't know if it's gonna like spoil anything. Sometimes when you get DLC or like buy the whole game with DLC, it like tells you it maybe not much, but like just bits and pieces, and then when like a certain buzzword appears, it's like, I recognize this. This must mean something. I don't know if this does that, but yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's it. Have a good one. Bye bye.